Hello and welcome back to John's Random Reviews. Today we're going to go and talk about some new tools I bought, or more likely some stuff I bought to help my working life better. So that'll be pretty good. Whoa, Gary,
Cowabunga, dude!
What on earth are you doing on my skateboard? I'm trying to do a review here.
I want to be a skateboarder, it's radical!
Well, I know, but I thought you were doing sort of plant reviews, Gary. Do you know what I mean? Not going skateboarding. That's what I do, I go skateboarding. But...
Skateboarding's a lot more exciting than reviewing plants, don't you know?
Right, yeah, hang on. Okay, we'll talk about this later. Well, can you just... I'm trying to do this review.
I'm going to be the next Tony Hawk!
Right, back to it. Right then. So, this is a new feature for John's Random Reviews. Okay, you ready for this? WSMH. What does that mean? Okay, let's have a turn over. Okay, you ready for this? Work smart, save time, make money equals happy worker. So that's what we hope to achieve. So that's my new feature, and it's called WSMH. So the first thing we're going to talk about is these. Come in a little bit. Let's get involved.
Let's get involved!
So, now then, what are these? I've got these off the internet, and they are little, I suppose you'd call them collets, or little sleeves, and it's a depth gauge for your drill bits. So they're made out of aluminium. They've got like a bit of a nylon bit in the middle, and then you can slide that up and down where you want to drill the holes, and then you lock it off like that. So, and I've got one that goes onto a small drill bit, and then a bigger one that goes, I think this one will do nearly 10mm drill bits. But if you're drilling a load of holes, there's no point drilling a long hole, a big hole, just for a little red plug or something like that. So this goes back to, if you can save time and work smart, and then you'll be on a winner, just like me. Winner, winner, kitchen dinner. Now then, normally, instead of them, you have this. This is an excuse for me to show off my new 40V XGT drill. Now this came with a little plastic thing here. That is the depth gauge for doing drilling. And so it's instead of that, we'll take that off. It goes in here, and then you adjust this to how deep you want the hole. But the shit, I never liked them. If this is in your toolbox, it's going to get snapped off. So I've never used one of them. Oh, I've dropped it. Anyway, so I've got these. Fantastic bit of kit. You'll find them on the internet. If I find a link how to get them, I will let you know. So that's number one. So I'll put them on like that. So this is a fantastic bit of kit. Now, I'm not going to be one to be talking about a company and getting sponsorship and whatnot. And I'm not sponsored by this company. But this company, Armeg, is from Sheffield. So in previous videos, when I've done a video about my toolbox, I've got this little socket set. So, and that sits in my toolbox, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's really well made, and it's very professional. So, this is a scutch chisel for an SDS drill. I've never had one before, but if you're just scraping off or breaking off a little bit of stone, you've got to get a pipe in, or you're breaking off rendering, this is going to be brilliant. Look at the quality on it. It's all machined, absolutely fantastic machinery. So the company, I don't know if you can see that, is Armeg, and they're from Sheffield. And you can put scutch combs in, you can swap them. So obviously that goes into the SDS. And then if you're doing chiseling, so I'm going to put a little bit of a video of me actually using it, so that'll be pretty good. Right then. We've got a block of concrete on the floor, and we're going to use the scutch bit on the old SDS. But before we do that, hang on. I'm going to use my new 125mm 40V grinder with a diamond disc. So we're going to see how that performs. And I've got a new 4A battery. This is a bit of a beast. It's really heavy, this battery. I'm not sure about it yet really, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to cut a slot in that block down here, like you're chasing out for some pipes in a block. So what's the most important thing to do now? What's on my head? Yes, as we know, safety glasses. These are really, really cool. I think the name is, can you see that, people? Is that French? Ballet, safety. I look like I'm going skydiving. Anyway, so let's give it a bit of a whirl and we'll cut a slot in here and then we'll see how this performs. Well, apart from getting myself all shit up and getting my new grinder shit up, but that's okay. It's gone really well. So we'll take the battery out of that and then we'll give it a go with the scutch comb chisel. Remember, I told you this is Armeg from Sheffield, so we'll see what this is like. So imagine that this is block is on the wall and you're going to put some pipes in there or some cables. So we'll see how it performs. If we can go. Now the thing is, if I'd have used a normal chisel like this, what it tends to do when you're chiseling, it tends to dig in all the time, and you get it a bit patchy and holy, and it snaps a bit off. But with a scutch chisel, you get quite a nice sort of finish. You get a flat bottom to it. So quite impressed with that actually. So there we go. So that's number 2. So a quick one, this is a little CK scissor and it's absolutely fantastic. It's love it. I know it's a little bit, it looks like a little toy, but it's really strong. It'll cut some really thick materials, even like thin metal. But it's got a little cutout so you can cut wire with it there, and it fits into the toolbox. And also what's good, it's really bright coloured, the red and the yellow. That's you see a CK colour, and it doesn't get lost, you know what I mean? So another fantastic bit of kit. So let's go through it again. Okay, John's Random Reviews, WSMH. So let's remind ourselves what that means. Work smart, save time, make money equals happy worker. So it's all about having some good gear, a good equipment, to make it easier for you to work, and you're saving time. And if you use some really good gear, you'll be stoked. You'll be absolutely stoked, and work won't seem the bind it is sometimes, and you'll be happy. Well, I know it's not like you always, sometimes it's miserable at work, but why make it miserable? Let's have it so you can be happy at work and getting on with your job. Okay, random is rad. Rock on.